Okay, first try to pause the video and उसके बाद at the end do comment down your score out of 25. So now let us begin. Number 1. Renin is used for production of option A whey, B butter, C cheese, D none of these. So renin is used for the production of cheese. Actually, renin जो enzyme है, that is chymosin, it's a protein digesting enzyme which causes the milk protein to change it into caseins. And this enzyme, it aids into the curdling of the milk. So my correct option will be cheese. Question number 2. The protein component without its cofactor is termed as option A isoenzyme, option B holoenzyme, option C apoenzyme, option D all of these. So the protein component without its cofactor. So isoenzyme is actually the enzyme that differs in the amino acid sequences, but it catalyzes the same chemical reactions. So, and holoenzyme is a protein component with its cofactor. So my correct option will be apoenzyme, that is a protein component without its cofactor. That is option number C. Which of the following enzyme is used for tenderizing meat? Option A bromelain, option B papain, option C none, option D all of the options. So in tenderization of meat means it reduces the amount to a detectable connective tissues in meat. Actually tenderization of meat means the reduction of the amount of detectable connective tissues in the meat. So मेरा यहाँ पे correct answer, ये जो enzymes है bromelain and papain, these two enzymes, this bromelain is found in pineapple and papain it is found in papayas. So ये दो enzymes help करते हैं meat के tenderization में. So my option will be option number D, that is all of the options. Question number 4. Enzyme used for destruction of naturally occurring bitter principles from oil. Option A glucose oxidase, option B glucosidase, option C beta glucosidase, and option D alpha glucosidase. So जो enzyme which is used for the destruction of naturally occurring bitterness in oil, so that enzyme is glucooxidase, that is option number B glucose oxidase. Question number 5. Enzyme used in chill proofing of beers. Option A ligase, option B protease, option C pectinase, and option D amylase. So what exactly chill proofing क्या होता है? Chill proofing, it is a term which is used in beer industries. Actually जब beer production होता है तो बहुत chances होते हैं haziness, उसमें उसके अंदर haziness create हो जाए. So उस haziness को protect करने के लिए, उसकी clarity को protect करने के लिए, even इसकी brightness को enhance करने के लिए एक enzyme use किया जाता है. That enzyme is protease enzyme. So it is actually used at a temperature of 0 degree, means it's below 0 degree Celsius. So ये enzyme को use किया जाता है. So my correct option will be option number B protease. Question number 6. Which is used in brewing industry in the conversion of starch to maltose for fermentation? So option A pectinase, option B protease, option C lipase, and option D amylase. So in brewing industry starch to maltose conversion के लिए during fermentation process कौन से enzyme का use किया जाता है? It's the amylase enzyme, or to be more specific, it's alpha amylase enzyme. So option number D is correct. Question number 7. Which enzyme is not commonly used for tenderizing of meat? So option A allicin, option B trypsin, option C papain, and option D bromelain. So कौन सा enzyme use नहीं होता है meat tenderization के लिए? It's option A, that is allicin. So allicin actually क्या है? It's an organosulfur compound जो garlic में mainly present होता है. Whereas trypsin क्या होता है? Trypsin it's an enzyme which is used to digest the proteins. And papain ये papaya fruit से पाया जाता है, and bromelain from the pineapple. So my correct answer will be allicin. Option number A. Next. Dash are the biological catalysts: fats, proteins, carbohydrates, and D enzymes. So enzymes are the biological catalysts Very easy answer question. So enzymes are the proteins actually that acts as a biological catalysts by accelerating the chemical reactions. Question number 9. Mold inhibitor used in bread is option A sodium calcium propionate, B sodium chloride, C calcium carbonate, and D none of these. So inhibitor which is used in bread, so it's option number A, that is sodium propionate and calcium propionate. So ये एक सिंथेटिक इनहिबिटर है जो मेनली मोल्स को इनहिबिट करने के लिए यूज किया जाता है इन द ब्रेड. ऑप्शन ए. Question number 10. Jam jellies are preserves. Jam jellies and preserves can be preserved by adding sugar at a concentration of 65%, 70%, 40% and 30%. तो जैम जेलीज एंड अदर प्रिजर्वेटिव्स जो हम लोग एक्चुअली ऐड करते हैं शुगर, तो एक्चुअली शुगर क्या है, इट्स अ फर्स्ट क्लास प्रिजर्वेटिव. सो इसको यूज किया जाता है एट अ कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ 65% टू प्रिजर्व द जैम जेलीज एंड अदर प्रिजर्वेटिव एंड अदर रिलेटेड फूड प्रोडक्ट्स फॉर प्रिजर्वेशंस. So my correct option will be option number A, that is 65%. Question number 11. Tocopherol is an example of option A anti-caking agent, option B antioxidant, option C flavoring agents, and option D none of these. So tocopherol. So it is an antioxidant agent. So we know vitamin E. So vitamin E. So उसका अलग दूसरा नाम है that is tocopherol. It is also known as anti-sterility vitamin or fat soluble vitamin. So it is vitamin E, that is option number B, antioxidant. It acts as an antioxidant. Question number 12. Bitterness in colocasia is due to option A calcium oxalate, option B calcium chloride, option C potassium oxalate, and option D calcium carbonate. So colocasia actually colocasia क्या है? In Hindi what we say as the leaves of Arabi. So ये जो इसमें जो bitterness present होता है, it is due to the presence of calcium oxalate, that is option number A. So bitterness in colocasia, it is due to the presence of calcium oxalate present in it. Question number 13. Germination affects nutritive value of legumes by increase in vitamin C content, decrease in trypsin inhibitor activity, increase in enzyme activity, all of these. So when the seed जब एक seed germinate करता है and it's उसके nutritional value में क्या होता है, actually it decreases the trypsin inhibitor. So the decrease in the trypsin जो enzyme है उसका reduction होता है and other जो nutritive contents होते हैं वो increase करते हैं. So the correct answer is option number B, that is decrease in the trypsin inhibitor activity. Question number 14. Emission of ethylene during transportation of cut flowers causes a disorder called. So ethylene emission during the cut flower transportation of cut flowers, it causes a disorder, that is option number A, bud opening of the buds. Option B is sleepiness, option C bend neck, option D calyx splitting. Number 15. In pre-cooling, water is mostly removed by option A convection, option B conduction, option C radiation, D none of these. So pre-cooling क्या होता है? प्रीकूलिंग एक प्रोसेस है जो फील्ड हीट्स जो क्रॉप में प्रेजेंट होती है ड्यूरिंग हार्वेस्ट टाइम उसको रिड्यूस करने, सो दैट उसका मेटाबॉलिज्म रिड्यूस हो सके एंड जो उसके ट्रांसपोर्टेशन या स्टोरेज के टाइम उसमें जो डिटोरिएशंस है उसको भी रिड्यूस किया जा सके क्रॉप्स में. सो इट इज थ्रू कन्वेक्शन, कंडक्शन और रेडिएशन. सो कन्वेक्शन क्या होता है? कन्वेक्शन होता है एक्चुअली ट्रांसफर ऑफ हीट थ्रू अ मटेरियल बाय डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट. जब एक हीट और मटेरियल का कांटेक्ट होता है डायरेक्टली, सो दैट टाइप कन्वेक्शन होता है. whereas conduction क्या है? Conduction it is a process of transfer of heat through a fluid. Fluid can be मेरा gaseous form में हो सकता है या liquid form में हो सकता है, by the movement of fluids itself. Okay, so convection occurs when the fluid is heated and becomes less dense and it rises. So similar चीज यहाँ पे हो रही है. So here the fluid is not in contact with each other, but ये क्या है यहाँ पे? Actually जो मेरा gaseous है, जो heated है, जो गैस मेरा वो rise up हो रहा है and the cool air is getting into it. So their process is conduction. Option number B. Radiation क्या होता है? Radiation it is a process of transfer of heat through electromagnetic waves. Means radiation it does not require any medium to transfer of heat, rather it requires vacuum conditions. So my correct option is option number B, that is conduction. Next, 16. Color changes leading to brown, grey and other in fresh and cured meat can be arise from biochemical changes, physical changes, microbial activities or enzymatic activity. So ये जो color changes होते हैं, it's due to the microbial activity. That is option number C. Question number 17. Which of the following plant hormone is considered as ripen? Option A cytokinins, B GA3 that is gibberellic acid, ethylene or D IAA. So which plant hormone is considered as ripen? Actually ethylene gas, it is also known as the ripening gas, which helps the fruits to ripen as it enhances the respiration rate during the ripening of the fruits. Even जो gibberellic acids होते हैं, it acts as a plant growth hormones, actually plant growth regulators that modulates various physiological, biological or chemical molecular process in the plants, जो उसके germination के time help करता है, metabolisms, yield, even growth के time जो help करता है. So my correct option will be option number C, that is ethylene. Question number 18. Point at which the dried product just become lumpy is known as danger point, saturated point, critical point or safety point. So my option number C is correct, since the point at which dried products become lumpy, so इस point को बोला जाता है critical point. Next, 19. Lye peeling is done at a temperature of option is 75 degrees Celsius, 84 degrees Celsius, 93 degrees Celsius and 105 degrees Celsius. So lye peeling क्या होता है? एक process है for removing the peels of the fruits and vegetables by immersing them in the lye solutions. So ये lye solutions actually होते हैं hot caustic soda solutions. Then it is followed by tumbling in a wash to remove the skins and chemicals. So ये सब temperature dependent होते हैं. So this is actually at a temperature of 93 degrees Celsius. That is option number C. These are done at a temperature of 93 degrees Celsius. Next question. Question number 20. Meat fat is rich in saturated fat, unsaturated fat, both and none. So meat fats are actually rich in saturated fats and monounsaturated fats, but maximum they are present in saturated form. So saturated fatty acids are mainly present. So option number A, that is saturated fat, will be the correct answer. Question number 21. Minimum expansion of water occurs in option A slow freezing, option B blast freezing, C IQF and D all. So the minimum expansion of water, it occurs at the IQF, that is C. IQF it stands for individual quick freezing. So ये एक method है of freezing of foods in which the food is frozen quickly, means very quickly and individually. That is why IQF, that is individual quick freezing. Question number 22. Characteristics of bakery fat is low melting point, sharp melting point, high melting point, all. So characteristics of bakery fat, it has a sharp melting point. Question number 23. Functions performed by nitrates in cured meat. Pink color prevents spoilage, both and none. So actually curing of meat जब होता है to first of all उसका retain किया जाता है pink color के लिए and secondly to prevent the spoilage. So curing of meat by nitrates or nitrites, it can produce a pinkish red color by interaction with the myoglobins present in their muscles. So my correct option will be option number C, that is both. Question number 24. Which one is present in highest amount in finger millet, that is ragi? Option A thiamine, option B niacin, option C iron and option D calcium. So finger millets, actually it contains the highest amount of calcium. So my correct option will be option number D, that is calcium. Even finger millets में other nutritious values that are series में present होती है, say protein इसमें 5 to 8% present होता है, carbohydrate इसमें present होता है around 75%, dietary fibers present होते हैं, minerals present होते हैं. So it's a nutritious cereal. Okay, the last question, question number 25. Cans treated with acid-resistant lacquers, cans are also known as option A enamel, option B C enamel, option C R enamel and option D none of these. So, जो acid resistance होते हैं, जो cans which are treated with acid resistance lacquers, so okay, first of all lacquerings, these are of two types, acid resistance and secondly the sulfur resistance. So depending upon कौन सा food product हमें store करके रखना है वो depend करेगा. And the acid resistant cans, these are lacquered with golden colors for the to prevent the discoloration of the food products. So do comment down your score answer for this and also your score out of 25. Okay, thank you.